In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace the brush holder on a Makita grinder. The brush holder accomplishes several tasks within your grinder. First, it holds the brush in the proper location against the armature. Second, it contains the brush spring, which applies downward pressure to the brush, holding it against the commutator. And third, it provides the wire connections for both the brush lead as well as the incoming power to the brush holder. The most common failure with brush holders occurs when the motor is overheated. This can cause the metal that the brush holder is made out of to distort. It can also take the temper away from the brush spring so that the spring can no longer hold the brush firmly against the commutator. Replacing the brush holder is easy to do, and I'm going to show you how. Brush holders, as well as many other parts, can be found on our website. Let's get started. I'll begin by removing the side handle and the guard. Now I can remove the rear housing. It's held in place with a single screw. Now I'll pull the brush spring away from the brush. Just pull it off to the side and let it set. Now I'll remove the brush by removing its wire connection and pulling it away from the holder. And I'll repeat this process on the other side. With the brush removed, now I can go ahead and put the brush spring back into the holder. Now I have access to both screws. I'll remove the wire connection that comes from the field and attaches to the brush holder. Now I'll remove the two screws securing the holder and remove it from the housing. Now I'll install the new brush holder into the housing. And I'll flip the spring back into the holder so that I have access to the screw holes to secure the brush holder. I'll reinstall the screws. I'll reinstall the field wire. Now I'll pull the brush spring back out of the brush holder and reinstall the brush. Make the wire connection. And replace the brush spring over the brush. And I'll repeat this process on the other side if needed. Now make sure the wires are tucked out of the way and reinstall the rear cover. And I'll finish up by installing the guard and the side handle.